Hello, Rushback here again, and today I'm going to be doing another Dummies Guide video, so a lot of you may be thankful of that. And it's a Dummies Guide to how to gain a high win-loss ratio. Now, a lot of people ask me how to get a high KD ratio and all this sort of thing, but I feel win-loss ratio really is the thing you need to be focusing on. I mean, KD really does mean nothing. I don't focus on my KD at all. If you're wondering, my KD is only like just above 2. That's purely because I snipe a lot and I rush a lot, and I mean, if I die 30 times in a game, I really don't care, as long as I'm, having fun ultimately, and winning the game. Winning the game is ultimately what you're playing this game for. So in this video, I'll be going through some tips and tricks on how to get the best win-loss ratio you can get, really. I'm not looking for the way where you can get wins, but I'm looking for the way you can, get wins all the time, and you should be able to hold a win-loss ratio, if you do this all the time, of hundreds and hundreds. I mean, my win-loss ratio is crap because I play solo, but that's the way I like to play. But I don't go for win-loss ratio either. I mean, the main thing I like about Call of Duty is being able to rush and do that sort of thing, and playing in a team, because most of my friend lists are like very good players. You just don't get as many kills because I have a lot of really good players in my on my friends list, and they're all better than what you find in public lobbies. That's why I play solo, because generally I will get more kills and have more fun that way. But this video is not really based towards me, it's based towards you if you're looking for a high win-loss ratio. But anyway, let's get into it. So first of all, simple. Playing in a team. And I mean, this is a video that's probably based for me, to be fair, to get a higher win-loss ratio. But playing in a team, playing a full party, so every single person in the game is someone you know, you all have mics, you all know each other, you all communicate, and you all know the call-outs, and you all know what's going on, is hugely beneficial. So I'm playing 6v6 domination here, and I'm playing in a full team in this game. I mean, I don't do it very rarely, but for this video, I hooked it with 5 of my people on my friends list and played some games. But the reason why you want to be doing this is because everyone's communicating. Every single person on this game will have a mic, providing, the people you're playing with have mics. And this basically means that you can have call-outs. Make sure you guys have call-outs. You can position yourself around the map the way you want to. You can, like, for example, we're losing B here, I can call out, we're losing B. Somebody called out to me, we're losing A, so I managed to get back to that flag and defend A. And just little things like that will really is hugely beneficial, because I find that a lot less than half the people on Xbox Live use a mic, at least in my experiences. And probably in about 5% will actually do call outs and actually try and go for the win. Most of them are just shouting about how angry they are at the game. But yeah, so that's the first good point. Second of all, stingers. So air support is a killer, obviously, and I hate being the guy where I die 2 or 3 times by attack helicopters. Attack helicopters are the thing that kill me the most. I hate them things. But if you're rolling with a full team, you can have your designated 1 or 2 people who run with stinger missiles. So if UAVs, if Pavlos, if Juggernaut, well, not Juggernauts, but if like anything air support wise is coming into you, you can sort it out by using stingers. So yeah, by having that dedicated person, air support's not going to be an issue, and it's going to be one of those things that, can stop you from gaining your objective and gaining, the win, basically. So you won't have any of the crap that may happen. Now let's move into game modes. The game modes could be quite a controversial one. I mean, TDM is generally where your less experienced players generally go, because they're lower ranks, and the lower ranked players don't want to play the objective, they just want to, kill things. And generally, at least I find in my experiences, that lower ranked players and people who are newer to the game playing TDM. So you may be thinking, well, go play TDM. Now, every so often I go into games where I'm playing against full teams of people in TDM, and it can be rough. I mean, TDM would be a good example for that knife. Should have got him, surely. TDM would be a good one if you're rolling with a full party, because you've got air support being shot down all the time and things like that. But I feel this isn't the most effective way of gaining like a high win-loss ratio. I feel gamers usually be playing objective based, so if you play domination, sabotage, headquarters, drop zone, all those sort of game modes, purely because you can control the game and the tempo. Because normally, I would say 99% of the time, you will run into a party, well, the other team, and not being a full party, and even if they are a full party, it's very rarely they'll all 6 of them going for the objective, purely for the objective. Apart from drop zone, generally a lot more people play for the objective on drop zone. But a lot more people care about the, like I said, the kill death ratio and the kills rather than the objective. So if you have 6 guys in your team, again running with stinger missiles and things like that, you're going to be in a much stronger position, and I think it'd be a lot easier long term of having like over 100 win-loss ratio without playing those game modes. And definitely stay away from S&D. That's where the best players play, and you may just struggle. I haven't actually checked it out yet, but in the previous Call of Duties, every round counts as a win. So if you want to go on a 100 win streak, you have to win 100 rounds in a row, which would be very, very impressive. If you manage to do that, then fair play. But avoid that. Again, kill confirm is where some better players play, and it'd be harder to control that game. I mean, fair enough, you can stick together, but try and stick away from them too, because I feel them two will be the hardest ones to maintain a long-term win-loss ratio. Now it comes to air support. So air support, if you're rolling with a full team, you can have some people rolling with basics, so you can have some people using UAV, counter UAV. So if you've got a UAV up in the air at all times, if you're not using Assassin, I mean, not everyone uses Assassin, but some do. Even if that one guy doesn't use Assassin, you can see the spawns, because the enemy will generally spawn together. So even if that one person isn't using Assassin, you can see where the spawn is. And by having that up in the air at all times, especially in objective play, you can see where the enemy is spawning, because the spawns do tend to switch a hell of a lot, especially in things like domination and things like that. So that's hugely beneficial. Of course, counter UAV, stop UAVs if you can't be asked using stingers, for example. I mean, you'd have a couple of your best guys rolling with the big kill streak. So you may be using Pavlos, you may be using like the Reaper. The Reaper's a great one in like domination and objective gameplay, because you can aim it perfectly to the objective, and that's it's really good. So rolling with a couple of those purely because, well, again, if you have those people having good air support in the air as well, it's going to make it a very hard time for the enemy team. And it's all about making it unfair for the other team. So they haven't got air support in the air because we're all shooting it down. Most of the enemy don't shoot air support down, so we have the UAVs up, we have the the Pavlos and everything like that up, and you'll be in a much better situation. And you can't really do this with random people when you're not running with a full party, because most of them, like I say, they don't speak. And the final thing I'm going to say is the portable radar. Now, the portable radar is basically the motion sensor from Black Ops, and it's basically a constant UAV on the map. In a small vicinity, but it's much better than the UAV because it refreshes like twice as fast. And if all 6 of you roll that sort of thing, then you pretty much got a UAV across the entire map. You can put it on objectives, and it's something that's really, really good, guys. If you haven't used it yet, I mean, I only started using it this week. I mean, it's really good for holding objectives. Like, you can put it on, like, for example, I could put it in front of me now, and I could like hold that entire left-hand alleyway and see if people are going to come running down towards me. So that's a good one. The portable radar really is a strong one to use, especially if you're on with a full party. You can cover all the objectives and see when the enemy's going to be there. So anyway, guys, I thought this gameplay was quite good for a team play. I went like, God knows what the score was. It wasn't that great. 48-5. I mean, it was okay. But leave that to the out. Right, so in conclusion, playing in a team, hugely beneficial. You don't get the randoms. Everyone's talking together. You can use like your own air support. Stingers, air support get taken down, and you try and make it as difficult for the enemy team as possible. And then, like I say, game mode, try and stick away from S&D and kill confirmed, because in at least my experience, that's where the better players play, and I feel it'll be harder to have that consistent wins. I mean, I'm looking for consistent wins where you can win 99% of the time, so try and stick to like domination, sabotage, headquarters, drop zone, that sort of thing. And the portable radar, like I said, the portable radar is really, really good. If you haven't used it yet, then you really should. I mean, fair enough, Assassin Pro is overpowered, and that doesn't say it either. But portable radar is pretty good, especially for objective gameplay when you're playing in a full party. And air support, I mean, make sure you talk to your guys. Make sure you have some people using UAVs, so you got UAVs up in the air all the time, SAM turrets and everything like that. And you have some people using the bigger kill streaks, because if you're all using UAVs, I mean, you have too many UAVs to call in. But if you're all using big air support, then you're not going to have the advantage of having those UAVs, counter UAVs, and SAM turrets. So they're my tips, and yeah. So on the screen right now, on the left, is how to play Kill Confirmed. It's a similar sort of video to this one, but it's talking about how to play Kill Confirmed, and it's ultimately the fastest way to rank up. So if you're interested in that, then click on how to play Kill Confirmed. You can click on the screen, by the way. And on the right hand side is talking about prestiging. So whether prestiging is good or bad. I mean, it has its plus points, has its negatives, and if you're in a situation like most people where you don't know whether you want to prestige or not, then this is probably quite a good video for you. So click on Is Prestiging Bad for you? If you're new to this video and you want to see more videos from me and you want to get better at COD, then I'm your man. So click on the top right hand side where it says subscribe, or above this video it says subscribe, and I will literally love you forever. So, by the way, so for you law guys are still here at the end of this video, fair play, and sorry for not posting a video for a few days, I've been really busy, but yeah, I hope we can get this video to 100 likes again, and I'll see you tomorrow, guys, so peace out.